Thank you, Jen Marie. That was wonderful. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Welcome to our service. We are the Rogue Valley Unitarian Universalist Fellowship, fondly known as RUF, R-V-U-U-F, in Ashland, Oregon. My name is Rosalie Wolf. We are happy to welcome you to our service, both online and in person. We want to especially thank the members of the stream team who are helping make the online service happen, and the members of the neighborhood team who welcomed the on-site congregation. And I was just called to my attention that there's a lot of new improvements being done, and you might take a look in the gallery and in the RE room, and even I think in the back area where you'll see some of the work that's been done. If you are a newcomer, we invite you to sign up for our mailing list on roof.org. That's rvuuf.org. You will receive a weekly email that gives you the information you need to decide whether you like to join us on Sunday morning, online or on site. You will also learn about other great things going on at RUF. We are so glad to have you with us for this service, and we invite you to join us in our mission: embracing diversity, empowering connection, and engaging in the work.
Good morning again. I want to add my greetings to those of Rosalie. I'm Roger Howe. We begin each service by acknowledging that our building is built on land that an arriving migration of people descended from Northern Europeans took by force from the Cow Creek Umpqua, Takelma, Shasta, and Latgawa peoples. We remind ourselves that Indigenous people are part of our communities and continue to experience the effects of colonization. We are committed to fighting for the worth and dignity of Indigenous people, both in our community and around the world. We dream of a world in which the lives, dreams, inherent worth of people of color are recognized and honored as equal to those of white people. These services are part of that work. Welcome, and thank you for being with us. For our chalice lighting this morning, I will read words written by Layla Ibrahim, who, when she wrote them in 2013, was Director of Children and Family Ministries at First Unitarian Church in Oakland, California. We are not in church to be with people who want to sing the same music or rally for the same cause or attend the same retreats. We are in church to learn to love better. And learning to love better can only happen when we love past our disappointments and return to a place of acceptance and affirmation. This is true in our personal lives, in our work lives, and in our church lives. It is a deep spiritual practice. We light our chalice in honor of that spiritual practice.
Good morning, everyone. We're small but mighty today. So I encourage all of you to really sing out. You know, the choir to help you here. This is in our teal hymnal 1040. The song is Hush. Please rise in body or spirit and sing with us. This is a slave song. The origin is unknown, as many of our spirituals have oral tradition only, and no information was written down. It is believed that this piece may have been something similar to Follow the Drinking Gourd or other spirituals that helped people keep aware of opportunities to escape and move north. So when you sing this song, think about the words and what it would be like if you lived in that era. Please rise in by your spirit. Oh, yes, thank you. We are actually going to sing the first 3 verses on this, even though there's some at the bottom of the second page. We're going to ignore those first. Here we go.
Good morning. I'm Joan Dean. With me is Stephen Conklin. We are representing the anti-racism group here at ROOF. The words that you're about to hear are from Reverend Bill Sinkford, extracted from the report of the interim co-presidents of the UUA to UUA Justice General Assembly in 2017. He said, "We would pass on a message of hope. There is a reason that people of color have become Unitarian Universalist from the very beginning of this faith and still today. There is a fundamental hope in our values and our aspirations that speaks to persons across the boundaries of race, culture, language, economic circumstance, and ability. It is the empowerment in our Unitarian legacy and the love of our Universalist promise that draw people to us and that keep us here. It is our culture, not our theology, that has been our biggest obstacle. And because that is true,
Our final message is a message of hope. We can change our culture if we have the will to do it.
It has become our practice to light a candle each week for peace. We take this moment to call to mind our commitment to peace of mind, peace in our homes, peace in our communities, and peace in the world. Peacemaking doesn't mean passivity. It is the act of interrupting the injustice without mirroring the injustice. This act of disarming evil without destroying the evildoer. The act of finding a third way that is neither fight nor flight, but the careful, arduous pursuit of reconciliation and justice. It is about a revolution of love that is big enough to set both the oppressed and the oppressors free. This is taken from the Common Prayer, a liturgy for ordinary radicals. And Carola will light the candle now.
Someday we need to install an overdrive in this thing so it comes down and goes up a little more quickly. Thank goodness. A number of years ago, several of us felt the work we were doing on our own and through the Social Justice in Action Committee, also known as SJA, here at ROOF, was not enough. We understood that we had work to do inside ourselves, work that involved developing a clearer sense of how our culture perpetuates the idea of different races and the idea that some people deserve to be treated better or worse based on the color of their skin. None of us would have classified ourselves as being a racist. We were not dissatisfied with what SJA was doing in our community. In fact, we've had participants and leaders in our group who were very active in SJA at the time. Both kinds of work are important. SJA's work is outreaching work. What we do and what we intend to do is inward-reaching work. We are seeking to understand the roots of institutionalized cultural racism that are at work in us. This work is toward Reverend Sinkford's goal of changing our culture. We need to understand our culture before we can change it. So today, we'll be presenting some of the content of a recent meeting of the anti-racist group. In that meeting, we watched a two-part 60-minute story mediated by Anderson Cooper. In our meeting, we watched the first segment, discussed it, watched the second segment, and discussed it. Today, we will watch both segments, and you will hear brief comments from two members of our group after each. I encourage you to watch carefully. Several of us have watched this video more than once, and we all saw things the second or third time through that we had not seen on previous viewings. Some of the observations are easy, others can be deeply touching. Because the two video segments are long, our time is somewhat constricted today, so there won't be enough time to have a story. We apologize, but we hope you'll agree when it's over that it was worth it. Let us now sing the children out and then turn to the first video.